Hello, I'm Tanya Jean-Francois, Director of Financial Aid at Regis College. And today I'm going to walk you through some basic steps to completing your FAFSA online. With the complexity of paying for college, navigating the financial aid process can seem challenging. Our financial aid office is here to support you, and we want to help you avoid any pitfalls with the application that may prevent you from achieving your educational goals. So let's start with, what is the FAFSA? It stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. Families can begin filling out the form as early as October 1st for the following academic year. And this is the form that determines your financial aid from the government, from the state, and from Regis. The form collects personal and financial information from students and parents, and it applies a formula to determine your expected family contribution, or EFC. The most important factors are income, assets, the number of children enrolled in college, and the number of members in your family's household. Even if you think you make too much money for financial aid, you should still take the time to complete the FAFSA. I'm going to share with you a short video from Federal Student Aid that gives you tips on completing the FAFSA.
The Free Application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, is the application for grants, loans, and work-study funds provided by the federal government. It is also used by many states and schools for their financial aid programs. For the fastest and easiest way to apply, visit our official website, FAFSA.gov. The FAFSA is available in English and Spanish. As you fill it out online, you'll be able to automatically skip questions that don't pertain to you, check out your status immediately, and get online help. It takes most people less than 30 minutes to complete the application. You'll need a few things when you fill it out, so get ready by gathering your Social Security number, your permanent resident card if you have one, any W-2 forms or records of money you earned for the previous year, and your tax records. By the way, a nice time-saving feature of the FAFSA is that many people are eligible to automatically transfer their tax data from the IRS into the FAFSA, so keep an eye out while you're applying in case you're offered that option. If you have any questions about what information to gather, there is a complete list of documents that you will need at FAFSA.gov. Before you begin the process of filling out the FAFSA, you should create a username and password called an FSA ID that will act as your electronic signature. You'll only need to create an FSA ID once, and you can use it to renew your FAFSA each year that you apply. Your parents will need an FSA ID too if they have to provide any information. So now you're ready to begin filling out the FAFSA to apply for financial aid. There are 3 groups of questions that include personal information, such as your name, address, and marital status, financial information, such as your income, and any parent information that is required. If you get hung up or confused about a question, the Help and Hints box on the right-hand side of the application can help with each question as you move along. Also, look for the online chat feature under Help if you would like assistance from a knowledgeable agent. Because colleges and career schools use the FAFSA to provide financial aid, you can list up to 10 schools that you are interested in attending. You should list all of the schools that you are considering, even if you haven't been accepted or applied yet. If you have more than 10 schools in mind, you can submit your FAFSA with 10 schools and then replace some of those schools with other schools later. When you finish filling out the FAFSA, use your FSA ID to sign the form. If you are required to submit parent information on your FAFSA, a parent will need to sign the application with his or her own FSA ID as well. If you have any questions or need more information, please visit studentaid.gov.
Hopefully you found that video to be very helpful. Once you've submitted your FAFSA, you can check the status of it immediately. You'll get a student aid report, also known as an SAR, that summarizes all the info you submitted on your FAFSA. Please take this opportunity to check it for any mistakes. This is where you'll be introduced to your expected family contribution, also known as an EFC. This number is used to determine your eligibility for federal student aid. It takes 1 week for schools to receive your FAFSA. We're going to talk about some tips for a successful FAFSA submission. Some things you always want to keep in mind. especially as a first-time applicant, is to report the correct degree. We see this often. Incoming students should report themselves as first year, never attended. Your class level also determines the amount of federal direct loan you receive. So if you're a first year student, report yourself as first year, sophomore, junior, or senior. Amended tax returns. If you filed one and it's amended, work with your financial aid office to confirm that the information submitted on your 1040X is reflected on your FAFSA. We can help you make sure that that is updated. Please remember to submit your citizenship documents, legal guardianship documents, or selective service as soon as we request the documents. Submit it right away. And some final reminders for you. You have nothing to lose by applying. Just fill out the forms. If you think you're not going to qualify for anything and you don't bother applying, you might be missing out on something that you could have received. Please continue to check your email frequently, as most of the communications from Regis will be sent via this method. Any delay in submitting financial documents or additional documents will delay your financial aid offer. Please know that our office is here to help. Call us or email us at any time whenever you have questions. Thank you. Have a great day.